Hey boys and girls, sounds like our president and his new appointee have decided to figure out a new way, a new divisive way to make it so that we can have another thing to argue over here and split the country up. See this? Nobody's got it except Tesla. See this? This circuit board right here? This is why people in the auto industry can't survive, because this one was invented using chips from somewhere else, and this is Tesla's board that's made right here. I am so mad right now, I can't hardly see straight. I'm putting together a little video. It'll take a little while to get it going, so we won't have something up at 10. We have to push back what we had, because this is the issue that we've got here right now with the new sheriff in town has to be put out today. I can't even think how to wrap this up. That's it. That's a wrap. Bye. Done.
What is good? Osiris here, stuck in the middle, and the Tesla community is heated right now. The Tesla community is learning a tough lesson that we are living in crazy times. Not everyone, but a lot of people didn't realize that this could happen, that Joe Biden has politically weaponized the National Highway Traffic Association against Tesla. The reason why I say that in this video is just to make my case to prove that point, that Joe Biden has weaponized the NHTSA against Tesla. Joe Biden has appointed Missy Cummings as new senior advisor for safety at the NHTSA. Here are the receipts for my concerns. There was a crash recently reported as a drunk driving death, and people labeled it as a driverless Tesla crash, implying that autopilot or a Tesla auto system control is what caused the crash. Missy Cummings, who has now been appointed as safety advisor, stated that the crash highlights the importance of linking vehicle control to effective driver monitoring. The crash had nothing to do with driver monitoring. It was a drunk driver. The NTSB stated that autopilot could not be engaged in that area when they did testing of similar vehicles. Everyone who knows about Tesla and Tesla community was saying there are no lane lines on this road. Look into that. You can't even activate autopilot. Why are you even intimating that it was Tesla's fault? She got promoted. You're supposed to analyze crashes and give us accurate safety conclusions. And she didn't wait for a conclusion here, and she was inaccurate. Since when do you get promotions for that kind of nonsense? And if it's not a political weaponization of the position. Editor for Los Angeles Times, Jeff Bercovici, put this up here, and he quoted Missy Cummings in regards to Tesla auto emergency braking. Missy Cummings says, I haven't seen the code to say how Tesla works, but I suspect the auto emergency braking is turned off in some situations. Following Missy Cummings, listening to her on podcasts and listening to her interviews, I've seen a lot of speculation, a lot of suspicions, and very few facts. This is a data-based position. She should know that. This is not an emotional position. She has no proof to back her claim that the auto braking, emergency braking is just turned off in some situations. She's just out here speculating and spreading misinformation all over the place. You know, Missy Cummings seems a little violent towards Elon Musk. That was a tweet that she actually deleted, implying that she would punch Elon Musk if she saw him. 2019, she said she had driven several Teslas. Autopilot easily causes mode confusion, is unreliable and unsafe. Where's the proof? Again, more opinions and speculations, and this is what I think. Where's the proof that there's mode confusion? I'm not seeing that. Do you have statistics for crashes that prove that? This is a political attack against Tesla. And if anyone in the Tesla community who supports Tesla and prioritizes Tesla, if you support this monstrosity of an administration by Joe Biden, you're part of the problem. Missy Cummings in 2018, in reply to a new documentary about AI, artificial intelligence, featuring Elon Musk, she replied, "This is an exceedingly alarmist view of overly privileged, narcissistic, and insecure white men who need to assuage themselves that they are a part of some greater good here to save us from the folly that they created. The only killer robot out there is Elon Musk's Tesla. I fully support her right to have whatever opinion she wants and free speech to say it, no matter how radical or crazy it is. But then to be promoted to this position with these beliefs from 2018 all the way to 2021 is unacceptable. That's a conflict of interest. What does white men have to do anything with this? Where's your proof of that? Again, you see a recurring theme. Where's your proof? Insecure white men. Where's your proof that they're insecure white men? Privileged. Are you privileged? So is your privileged opinion, I should value that more than their privileged opinion. Oh, they're narcissistic, but you're not. This is all opinion. And it's all in one way against Tesla and Elon Musk. Veoneer, Dr. Missy Cummings is a member of the board of directors for Veoneer, a Swedish LiDAR company. LiDAR is a competing technology with Tesla. This is the one that Waymo, Alphabet, Google has been using, and for 13 years, haven't gotten anywhere. They've got some cars in San Francisco, but the area has to be pre-mapped. Very expensive, very bulky, awkward. Tesla's like, we can do this with software and cameras. Dr. Cummings disagrees with that, but she has no proof that it doesn't work. Show me the proof that Tesla's wrong, that they can do it without LiDAR. Oh, and according to publicly available SEC disclosures, Dr. Cummings has received restricted stock units in Veoneer valued around $400,000 a year at today's market prices. So now she has a conflict of interest. She's getting paid by a company that's into LiDAR, a direct competitor to Elon Musk. How can she be on the safety board to come down with edicts that would go against Tesla or go for Tesla, which Tesla is the number one thing under this umbrella? Tesla is clearly the most advanced company out there. How can she do this in an unbiased fashion? The National Highway Traffic Association wanted Tesla to recall their vehicles for an over-the-air update. What they did is they updated their cars to handle emergencies. So if you hear or see sirens and the car's in autopilot, that it handles those situations better. What do you need a recall for? They did an over-the-air update, and it's a feature that no other car manufacturer has. So you would do a recall if you need to fix this bolt or whatever the case may be, bring the car in, and we have to change this part out. The National Highway Traffic Association is concerned about Tesla being too good. They do crash tests on their own that are way above what the government agency does. Car companies would be better off to give their cars to Tesla to test crash than the government agency. Tesla's better at safety. We need a nonpartisan person in this type of position to value safety over their other conflicts of interest. I'm going to end with this. There's a change.org petition that I'm going to put a link to below. It is to review the appointment of Missy Cummings to the National Highway Traffic Association for conflict of interest and bias. In that petition, they talked about Title 18 of the United States Code. Section 203 prohibits receiving compensation from outside sources for matters affecting the government. The Office of Personnel Management states that the federal agency should be particularly alert to any possible conflict of interest or the appearance thereof, which may be inherent in the assignment of one of its employees. At the very least, there is an appearance of conflict of interest in this appointment. Even if she steps down from the board and doesn't get any more money from Veoneer, we've seen her opinion. She's not unbiased. She has an emotional conflict of interest, and her appointment should be reviewed. Let me know what you think. Do you think that's enough evidence or not? Or do you not care? Take care.